to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks put on a show. He ended with 20 points, and it seemed every trip down he would end up at the line. A lot of free throws for him. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Well, what do you guys think? Does that kind of big performance energize a player in his next game?
Guys, it's tricky, you know, because when you work as hard as he did in that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally he's in peak condition, while physically he could probably use a recharge.
Suns trail by 13. Knight passes to Curry. Williams against Wright. They double him with Freak. Lenka kicks to Booker. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Booker's got 7 points for the quarter. Milwaukee leading by 11. Sessions dishes to Freak. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Puts up a three. Can't get it to go. The Suns go the other way with it. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Sessions passes to Zeller. 18 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Some changes for Phoenix. Spencer Dinwiddie comes in for Curry. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Knight. And then for Milwaukee, Monroe's checked in for Cody Zeller. Parker comes in for Marvin Williams. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Sessions. And stolen by Booker. And now here comes Wright, leading the break. Finished off the break. Wright's got 10 points.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out in transition.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Parker kicks to Freak. Bledsoe comes over to help. 6 on the shot clock. A shot by Carter-Williams, nobody around. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Booker dishes to Wright. Bledsoe for 3. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that does it for the first half of play. Bucks lead by 7. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Okay, that was some strong work in the first half. Let's talk about what we got to do to keep this crowd out of the game. Our movement off the ball has been fantastic. All you need to do is look at our field goal percentage to see that. You can't.
All right, the second half just about to get going here.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 19 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 3-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Freak, he's in at 3. Craig Monroe is out there with Parker. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams, and it's Thornton in at the shooting guard position. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Suns have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Good on both. Bucks leading by 5. Carter-Williams, the pass to Monroe. Down low. And it's Freak missing.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Here's Sims, puts up the baby hook. And count the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And the free throw, no good. Well, the Bucks shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Freak. Knocks down the 3 ball. Freak's got 22.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Here's Wright. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 4th assist in this one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now Monroe kicks to Freak. Back to Monroe. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Monroe's got his first basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Teams that make their free...
We need to calm down.
Down the stretch.
We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Glenn Robinson, the 3rd, is checked in for Phoenix. Stuckey comes in for Booker.
Rodney Stuckey.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. And it's good. Fun through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with. right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Monroe. Williams comes in for Jabari Parker. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Marcus Thornton.
And now, your Suns dancers.
And that one falls for Robinson. Bucks leading by 3. Now Carter Williams still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Feeds to Freak. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Stuckey. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Robinson for 3. Here's Ballard, and it's blocked. Here is Bayless. Pass to Carter Williams. Tries a 3, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Bayless. And now it's up to 25 points for Freak. They double-team Bledsoe. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Robinson dishes to Stuckey, trying to find Bledsoe. Gets it to him, and that one's good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Poked loose, hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. The Suns making a change here. Knight's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And so here's Phoenix. A 2-point game. Down low, here's Booker. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got 5 assists tonight.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Michael Carter Williams.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Suns have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And that one falls for Knight. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Freak. Misses the shot. And we wrap up the third and looking to be an exciting fourth quarter.
Every dime is a flavor.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game.
These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Eating with cannon, ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight.
Milwaukee with the ball. We got Henry Sims. Bledsoe is out there with Curry. Then there's Len, and it's Booker in at the small forward spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Bledsoe kicks to Curry. Misses off the right iron. The Bucks shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Monroe, the pass to Freak. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Booker dishes to Curry. Pass to Booker. Out to the wing. Here's Sims. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Parker. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his second shooting in Phoenix.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Phoenix. Jarrell Wright's checked in for Henry Sims. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Curry. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
Bledsoe against Carter Williams. Shot's good by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Suns. The Bucks trail. Carter Williams kicks to Parker. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
And he sinks the second. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Glenn, a screen. And Bledsoe, here we go. Stuckey outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Billar's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Monroe outside. Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. And it's Freak missing. The Suns leading. And there's the pass to Billar. Wright dishes to Len. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Carter Williams kicks to Monroe. That's good.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Right outside. Lets the three fly. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bucks trail by 4. The feed to Monroe. Puts it up from 17. Villar with the rebound.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Three-pointer right. Rebound, Milwaukee.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Freak. Phoenix grabs the miss. Len's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stuckey passes to Bledsoe. Len sets a screen for Bledsoe. Here's Wright. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Freak. Stolen by Bledsoe. And now Stuckey running the floor all by himself.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
5 turnovers for him on the game. Guys, that's making it really hard for them to close the gap.
Henry Sims has checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Rodney Stuckey. The Bucks also with the sub. Williams has checked in. Here's Bledsoe. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And Booker kicks to Bledsoe. He dishes it to Sims, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Here's Carter Williams. Offensive rebound. Here's Monroe. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Yeah, outstanding. Job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Kicks to right. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, Clark, quality looks at the rim. That's fueling this run.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Williams, a screen on Bledsoe.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
And here is Carter Williams. The steal. Bledsoe outside. Here's Sims. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Suns.
Fewer miscues made the difference, Clark.
Yeah, I thought the fact they minimized their turnovers was huge. It was a terrific all-around effort.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And, you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series.
Most definitely. I mean, even though you see opponents outside of your conference only twice a year, you still don't want to have that feeling of being swept.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Wright. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
That free throw good from Len.
And what a game for Len. 8 rebounds, and the contribution from the line for him, he's made 5 free throws.
And he hasn't been afraid to draw a little bit of contact on his way to the basket. Some guys shy away from that.
Milwaukee making a switch here. John Ensign's checked in for Monroe. Zeller comes in for Williams. Jared Bayless is checked in for Marcus Thornton. And Sessions subbed in for Carter Williams. And that one's good.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
36 seconds left in the game. Curry kicks to Dinwiddie. They double him with Freak to the wing on the left. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Out to the right wing. Curry wide open. Zeller grabs the board.
Just too much of a deficit to overcome.
Just not enough clicks and ticks left on that clock in this one, Greg.
Here's Freak. Milwaukee the rebound. And slam dunk by Henson.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Kevin and Greg, hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
So the Suns win it, a confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
They certainly put on a good show here at home, and I think they felt they had the edge and that extra little bit of confidence.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan player of the game?
He shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard he worked to always find the best look possible. He was in constant motion. He found those gaps in the deep.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.